So I will talk about Formula One first, and then I'll move on to football transfer news. Let's delve into it. I mean, wow, what a race! What a race! First of all, Max went past against Lando in the first lap, but then a couple of laps later, Lando got it back with an amazing dummy, great overtake in the second turn two over Max. And safety car came in because Lewis Hamilton crashed in the wall of the turn 2, turn 3, which is a very scary corner in Zandvoort. One of the scariest corners in Zandvoort. He made a mistake. He made a mistake on it, and he crashed into the wall. Another setback for Lewis. Another difficult moment for him. Another bad moment. And by the way, he gets a 5-place grid penalty in Italian Grand Prix Monza next week because of for failing to slow down yellow flags. So I mean, the guy can't catch a break. Honestly, Ferrari can't catch a break, and I'll talk about Ferrari later because another moment happened for Ferrari later on in that race. And then Hamilton was out. Another setback for him. Again, another race. And then safety car came in. It plays to the hands of Lando because Lando was like 4 seconds behind Oscar. Got the race back on. Oscar still had it in control. I thought Oscar Piastri looked amazingly good. He was fantastic. He kept it in control. Very good drive. You could say flawless if you like, but I think he kept it under control. He never, he was in control. He never looked like he was going to lose the race, even though Lando was closing on him and he was closing the gap. And Oscar delivered a very good race. Another virtual safety car came in because something weird happened on the track, and then another safety car came in because Kimi Antonelli crashed into the back of Charles Leclerc. I mean, wow! What was Kimi Antonelli doing? I know he's a rookie, but he crashed into the back of I think Max Verstappen in Austria, and now he crashed into the back of Charles Leclerc. What was he doing? I have no idea. And crashed, and it made Charles Leclerc out of the race, and that was 0 points for Ferrari. A double DNF for Ferrari again. Happened in Canada last year, if you remember. Double Ferrari disaster class. The other one, Charles Leclerc, is something that he cannot control because that was a rookie mistake from Kimi Antonelli. But the first one, that was a bad mistake from Lewis Hamilton. But it sums up Ferrari's season. Nothing has gone their way at all this season. And then another safety car came in. And by the way, how Carlos Sainz got a 10-second time penalty for when Lawson crashed into the back of him, and that was a collision, and Sainz got a puncture for it. And yet the stewards give a 10-second time penalty to Carlos for that. That was a baffling decision, honestly. Such a baffling decision from the stewards. I mean, I really don't understand. What a baffling decision. Honestly, the stewards are like the clueless. If you give a 10-second time penalty for Carlos Sainz because of that, because Lawson crashed into back of him and led to a puncture, I'm sorry. Like, what are you doing? Like, clueless from the stewards. But anyway, brainless. And it cost Carlos Sainz the race. It cost Lawson the race as well because both were having a good chance of gaining the points. Because they did well in qualifying the day before, and then the moment happened of Lando Norris. He had a mechanical failure, and we all thought the days of reliability issues are over. It's done. It's finished. McLaren are very good in this kind of reliability things. The last time they had the reliability issue was Bahrain 2023 from Oscar and 2019 Spa from Lando, and then the year that one of those drivers are fighting for the championship, they get the reliability issue. I mean, like, I feel incredibly sad for Lando. I'm not a Lando fan. I like Lando. I love Lando, but I don't support. I don't support Lando, just like I don't support Max or Oscar. I'm mostly very, very neutral, but I'm very, very sorry for him. I have a huge sympathy for him because if he loses this championship because of this, because Formula 1 is so brutal. You can lose the championship by something that you cannot control. Lewis Hamilton, Abu Dhabi 2021. Lewis Hamilton, Sepang 2016. Nico Rosberg, Singapore 2014. Fernando Alonso, Belgium 2012, when Romain Grosjean stupidly crashed into the back of him. And of Lewis Hamilton. Michael Schumacher, Japan 2006, when he had that mechanical failure. You can lose the championship by something that you cannot control. And Formula is so brutal. It's so brutal. Like football, it's more like it's more fair. You win by some, but you win. Listen, I'm not saying it's all the time it's fair, but it's more fair. If you win, mostly you deserve. If you lose, you mostly deserve it. But in Formula 1, you can lose the championships. You can lose championships by something that is not in your hands. I feel incredibly sorry for Lando. Listen, Oscar was going to win that race. Oscar looked fantastic. He was very good. He was 1.1, 1.2, 1.3 seconds ahead of Lando, and he was under control. He had a very good chance of winning it. But Lando was still in that contention of winning the race. He was still not far away, even though Oscar was better than him in the race, and he looked very, very good, Oscar. He was still in that contention for the win. He was still not far away from Oscar, Lando, and then he has that mechanical failure. And now Oscar wins the race. That's a 25-point advantage for Oscar. He said that obviously I'm sorry for what happened to Lando, but I trust me. Internally, personally, he's not sorry. He's very happy. I'm telling you that. He's very, very happy that Lando made the DNF. I'm telling you that. But yeah, like I'm so sorry for Lando. Like, because I said in Instagram, sorry, he said, oh no, because this one screams of Malaysia 2016. You can lose the championship by something that you cannot control. Because if Lando loses the championship by, let's say, less than 18 points, because that's what Lando would have got in this race, he'd have got 18 points, even though Oscar would have won it. If Lando loses the championship by less than 18 points, this will be the moment. It will be because of this moment. Just like Lewis Hamilton 2016, he lost the championship because of what happened to Sepang. It will be because of what happened to Sepang, and yeah, I feel incredibly sorry for Lando. You don't want the championship to be decided by a mechanical failure. You don't want the championship to be decided by something a driver that cannot control. You don't want this. So I feel very, very sorry for him. I feel very, very, very sorry. Yeah. But this is what it is. Sometimes motorsport is very, very brutal. Very cruel as well. And Lando, it was very cruel for him, of course, yesterday. So yeah, I feel incredibly sorry for him. Because he didn't deserve it. He didn't deserve it. It's not like he drove a shit race. He had a good race. Yes, you could say Oscar deserved the win more than Lando, but Lando's still not far away, and he lost it because of this. But yeah, Oscar Piastri, despite that, he had some good luck. He deserved to win. He had a fantastic race, good performance, another win for him. Max Verstappen finishing second in his home race. Good performance from Max, by the way. And Isak Hajar, another rookie, gets a podium in the first season in the teams, and another rookie. Hulkenberg with Kick Sauber, Antonelli with Antonelli in Canada with Mercedes, and now Hajar in Netherlands with V Cup. I'm so happy for Hajar. Yes, he had some great luck with the mechanical failure of Lando. But even despite that, I would still praise and wax lyrical about him, because that was another great performance for him. Even if he finished fourth, I mean, he kept behind Russell. He did fantastically well. Hajar, very, very good performance for him. So amazing performance from Hajar, amazing, fantastic, and he deserved that podium for his performance. Not in the way it happened, but sometimes luck goes your way and you have to take it. And Hajar did that, so very good performance for him. I just hope he doesn't get demoted to the Red Bull seat. Please, Hajar, don't accept that Red Bull seat. It will ruin your career. The second Red Bull seat will ruin career. Don't take it, please. For the benefit of your future, don't take it. You're a fantastic driver. You have a quality. You are a quality driver, and you have a great talent. You have a great talent. You have a great future ahead of you. But don't take this seat. Don't ruin your future. Don't waste your career, because if you go to that Red Bull second seat, it's over. It's finished for you. So sorry to say this, but this is a fact. But yeah, great performance for him. And also other drivers. Behrman, I mean, he was starting on the pit lane and he finished 6th. Incredible performance from Ollie Behrman. Fantastic. Yeah, Ollie Behrman, yeah, finishing 6th. Brilliant performance from him. Double points for Haas. Yuki Tsunoda finally on the points. Double points for Aston Martin. Alex Albon had a very, very good race, finishing 5th. He had a poor qualifying the day before, but a good race, finishing 5th. And yeah, what a race. What a race. Fantastic race. But obviously, for some wrong reasons, you don't want to see championships and races being decided by some things that you cannot control. So yeah, I feel very, very sorry for Lando. I still feel sorry for him, because he didn't deserve it. Oscar deserved the win, and if Oscar wins the championship, he will deserve it, but not in the way like this. But now the gap is 34 points. Is it over? I think it depends on how Lando comes back in the next races. I think it depends. I think if he comes back and wins in Monza, I think, yeah, no, the championship is still on. But if he doesn't win and he's still like, what happened, someone affected him, then I think it's going to be very, very difficult for Oscar to lose the championship. Because let's be honest, 34 points is too much. The title now is in Oscar Piastri's hands. It's his to lose, in my opinion. So he's the favorite for the title. He should win the title. He has a good gap over his teammate, 34 points. It's not over, because let's see, a mechanical failure could also happen to Oscar. Also, you could also say another mechanical failure could happen to Lando, because this is Formula 1. Strange things can happen. You don't expect it for one time, it could happen another time. But who knows? This is Formula 1. Sometimes there are some things you didn't expect to happen. So, but I think it depends on how Lando can come back. If he wins a Monza, then yeah, it's game on. And I think he can do that, because after Canada, when he had that bad moment with the crash, we all thought, it's gonna affect him. But he went on to win the 3 of the next 4 races. So let's see. I'm pretty sure he's gonna come back, but I think I'm sure he can do that. So I think it's gonna depend how he's gonna come back in Monza. However, he could get a 10th place grid penalty, because if McLaren increase their engine, bring a new engine, he'll most likely get a 10th place grid penalty. So let's see what happens. But yeah, moving on to the transfer news. Alexander Isak, finally, he's going to Liverpool. Finally, after probably the longest saga in the history of many transfer windows. Oh, finally. It's a great signing for Liverpool. For sure, he will help Liverpool a lot in attack. He's going to be a top quality play for them. But I think Liverpool needed a defender. I think they need a defender for Liverpool to defend, to improve defensively, and Magui, because I think, in my opinion, defensively they have to also improve. It's more important than attack, because in attack they can score goals. They have Verge, they have Ekete, Salah, etc. But they added Isak because he's a quality player, and they need more depth in attack. But I think more importantly they need defensively, because defensively they've been very, very poor, and Kanate has been very shaky, and you can tell Van Dijk is not happy with how Kanate has been performing in the Bournemouth game and the last game and in Newcastle game. So I think it will be very important for Liverpool also to sign Magui. But it's a very good signing. It's a fantastic signing, and finally they signed Alexander Isak. That's it, guys. Thank you. I wish you have a nice day. See you tomorrow for reviewing and discussing some transfer news, obviously, because today is the final day of the transfer window. And have a nice day. Bye.